anybody on earth think a blueberry is better for brain health than steak and eggs?
Maybe it's because they follow me. Dr. Brooke here. This is Cook with Dr. Brooke, where we talk about the connection between nutrition and mental health outcomes with a board-certified psychiatrist. So my colleague on here, Dr. Ids, already stitched and replied to this video commenting on the brain benefits of blueberries and why they are actually really good for brain health. And I wanted to comment on the flip side of this and talk about the steak and eggs comment, specifically speaking to depression and anxiety disorders, which is what I see and treat probably the most in clinic every day. Red meat consumption is associated with worse scores, higher indices of depression and anxiety. The higher amount of red meat consumption in your diet, the more likely you are to develop depressive and anxiety symptoms, and the more severe those are likely to be, with one big asterisk. So for women, there does appear to be a bit of a U-shaped curve with this, meaning that the very lowest consumers also have an uptick in depression and anxiety scores. So people who are vegan or non-vegans who don't eat red meat also have a higher rate of depression and anxiety than those who have 1 to 2 servings a week, especially in women, probably because women are more likely to be anemic. So there is maybe a bit of a sweet spot where having red meat 1 to 2 times a week for a lot of people is going to be that zone where they have the best chance of taking care of their mental health and having lower incidences of lower severity of psychiatric conditions. And notably, the top quartile of people, the people who eat the most red meat, they are the highest risk. So they're more at risk than the folks who have none. So there is a little bit of a U-shaped curve. So for a lot of people, there may be a bit of a sweet spot. And I don't necessarily tell people you have to completely cut red meat out of your diet if you want to take care of your brain. I don't say swap all the steaks for blueberries. I say these can all be part of a balanced brain healthy diet. Steak is a nutritious food. Blueberries are nutritious foods. They can both be part of a diet and lifestyle where you're taking care of your brain. And so if there's anybody out there fear-mongering at you about you have to stop eating this or you have to eat all of that, or this is the secret, this is the holy grail, there are no secrets. There are no superfoods. There are no, this is the thing that you need to eat a bunch of, and this is the thing that you have to stop eating in order to be living a healthy lifestyle. I hate to be the bearer of bad news and get the nuance involved here, but it really is about moderation. We know that the most evidence-based diet for positive mental health outcomes is the Mediterranean diet, which includes all types of food groups, and it minimizes red meat. But it doesn't say that you can't eat red meat. So for a lot of people, maybe hitting that 1 to 2 servings of red meat in a week is going to be a good spot for you, where you still get to scratch that itch if you like burgers, if you like steak, but you're not having it every day and putting yourself at a higher risk of developing depression and anxiety, or at higher cardiovascular risk either. If you made it to the end of the video, it's probably because you care a lot about your mental health or the mental health of other people. I've got a lot more content on my channel. I have a playlist specifically about nutritional psychiatry where we get into other nutri-psych topics. So check that out if it interests you, and take care of yourselves, guys.